there's an electricity in this building.
We take what we want.
Click. Oh, click.
Welcome to OVW.
If any person can show just cause why Aaron and Freya may not be joined together in holy matrimony, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
We've been married for 3 years!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We've got 3 kids together. What is that?
Aaron told me that he loves me and that he wants to run away with me. He's been in my DMs, and not only that, you've been sending explicit photos.
Well, it's not like you don't already know, but Aaron loves to eat cake.
Ashcraft in, double low blow to the Outrunners. The Machine. Doug Basham is out here. Basham, takes him down. Nobody on Crixus now with that exploding kick out of nowhere. Crixus reclaims his throne as the King of Kentucky and the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Tony Evans attacking Crixus from behind, not accepting this loss. Hold on, Maria up on the apron, distracting SHALONCE. Oh, hold on, SHALONCE tripping over Harley Jane here. There's that Pepsi to Abigail, and she got all of it here, Steve. All of it and then some. What the hell is OMAR? OMAR AMIR flying to the outside. Oh my God! Mac knife powerbomb through the freaking table. Cashflow, he just caught that kendo stick. And none of that broke the damn thing in half. John powerbomb Joe Mac on those steel chairs. Well, hold on. What the hell just happened? Oh my God, Isaiah! Where the hell did Isaiah come from? Wisconsin's favorite son, crashing through the table, destroying Luke Kurtis. 2-on-1 against Cashflow. Hold on. What? Cashflow getting all of it on Spectacular, regardless. Team OVW did it!
The miscommunication at the end between EC3 and Jesse Goddard definitely played a part in how this match ended.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing team number 1, the team of the 80s, baby, TW3, and OVW's super heavyweight, big money, DIMES.
Folks, welcome to OVW TV this week. Brian Kinnison, Dances Stevie J, and the mole on my backside, Josh Ashcraft, joining us back at the commentary desk.
Why?
I think you know exactly why. The super heavyweight Dimes returning to action, Steve. Teaming with TW3.
Welcome back to OVW, Mr. Big Chest. Dimes looking as jacked and as swole as ever. Tagging up with TW3 here tonight.
Referee checking out that powder.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Will Austin, the team of Star Rider and Manny Domingo.
You know, I still don't think that the FDA has approved whatever's in that supplement Dimes is using, but that's neither here nor there.
If you ask Dimes, the FDA is holding him back, and there are lawsuits pending. But right now, Steve, let's look at everyone's favorite trio.
Man, why are we talking about FDA and the Funny Duddy Association? Big Dimes takes what he wants, when he wants, and I mean, come on. How can you not look at that guy?
Well, Dimes returning to action here, former OVW heavyweight champion, teaming with TW3 to take on 2/3 of everyone's favorite trio, Star Rider and Manny Domingo. Now, guys, a couple weeks ago, hotly contested voting process. See, who the fans thought the boss, the leader of this trio was. Manny Domingo winning their landslide, and Will Austin's girlfriend voting against him.
Well, I mean, no one can blame you there. I mean, look at Will Austin. But that's beside the point. Manny Domingo, the man that can go-go, as you like to say. You know, out of this trio, I would say that he would be, you know, the leader of the group.
Domingo, typically the man who holds things together here. Typically the man really holding the threads of this sweater of the trio, if you will. But right now he's in there against Dimes. And hold on, now he's in there against TW3. Quick change up there, guys.
T-Dub with a huge drop kick, only a one kick. Manny able to get his way out.
For a man the size of Dimes, moves deceptively quick. Didn't even see him get out there, but now Manny Domingo back into TW3 down, tagging in Star Rider, former Rush Division champion.
Well, Star Rider now going to work on the Midwest ace, TW3, and takes him down with that huge back elbow.
A little tail of the tape here, Steve. Remember, weeks ago, Will Austin picked up the win over TW3. Star Rider the next week trying to prove he can do the same. Cost the match by Will Austin, lost to TW3.
You're absolutely right. And I will say, the team of Will Austin, Star Rider, Manny Domingo, some of the best partiers. I mean, that bachelor party.
Oh, God, how did the ropes hold that super heavyweight?
What?
I'll tell you, the hangover you get from a hit by the super heavyweight, worse than anything we would have suffered during that bachelor party.
Dimes sending in 100 miles an hour. Star Rider charges right in to do more damage.
Dimes collapsing off of that Irish whip, and now Manny Domingo, Star Rider in there. Ooh, double teaming the big man. You gotta use teamwork to take down a man the size of Dimes. Now Manny Domingo.
With a chest that big, I figured it was gonna take at least 4 more arms to need a quadruple clothesline to get that to work.
Manny Domingo clearly got the size disadvantage here, and it's showing as Dimes, double axe handle there, now tagging in TW3.
Fluid tags here by the big man and T-Dub.
Now Domingo trying to get something going against TW3, manages to break free with that forearm to the jaw.
Now here's the thing, guys. Aside from Dimes, this is a Rush Division tag team match, and you're not seeing really that breakneck speed, that hell for leather kind of style you see in the Rush Division. It's been very slow paced throughout this match.
Well, I mean, and the only reason the Dimes is in this match is because we don't have a super duper weight division.
Looked for that tag, but now...
Speaking of tag, Josh, let's talk about the big one really quick. Are you really going to sit there and act like you weren't in a tag team match because you were a bit of a
double kick to the head? What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? We opened the show.
Hang on, now look at this. Dimes in, takes the head off of Manny Domingo. Yet again, swing and a miss. Oh, big face buster out of Dimes. This could be it.
It would have been a Star Rider.
Star Rider in right in the nick of time, knocking off the former OVW heavyweight champion.
This match breaking down now. All 4 men in the ring. Referee's got to be wondering who's legal, who's not. Trying to keep control here.
Oh, TW3 and Star Rider tumble to the floor.
Dimes and Manny Domingo still on the inside. Big boot by Manny.
Manny now got Dimes in the corner. Hold on.
Manny now raining down right hands to the tipple of Dimes, but Dimes...
Oh, Dimes using that size advantage.
Will Austin with a kick right to the base of the skull. Just laid out Dimes.
Will Austin with the cheap shot, taking down Dimes. Manny Domingo reluctant to pin here.
Effective teamwork.
Your winners, Star Rider and Manny Domingo.
Star and Manny Domingo, the official team picking up the win, but hey man, give the assist to Will Austin.
I think Manny Domingo's not really wanting to give the assist to Will Austin, looking a little frustrated with his partner in the trio, and Star Rider didn't see a damn thing. Manny Domingo having some words with Will Austin, and guys, you gotta think Manny Domingo, man of honor, doesn't want to win that way.
Well, look at the argument back and forth between Domingo and Star Rider, Domingo and Austin.
Well, folks, we are on our way to September 9th. We're on our way to Hard Reset, but guys, we've got a huge show tonight before we get there.
That's right, Brian. Back in OVW, the OVW heavyweight champion in non-title action. Tonight, the veteran Jack Vaughn going up against ERIC DARKSTORM. But Josh, that's not all.
That isn't. We will have a #1 contenders match here tonight between Joe Mack, Luke Kurtis, Luscious Lawrence and Omar AMIR, #1 contendership for the OVW Tag Team Championships.
Folks, we're on the way to hard reset, and we're gonna have some hard-fought matches here tonight. Do not go anywhere. OVW action on the way, and you're not gonna want to miss a second of it. Stick by that TV. This is gonna be a good one.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Huh. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
That goes for that spinning back fist. Nobody on Crixus now with that exploding kick out of nowhere.
Brewing Kentucky heavyweight champion.
Oh, Tony Evans attacking Crixus from behind, not accepting this loss, just the sore loser that is Tony Evans.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Kenosha, Wisconsin, please welcome Harley Jane.
And highly anticipated OVW debut, Harley Jane rocketing out of the Hero Wrestling compound up in Wisconsin. And guys, you're looking at someone who can immediately be a game changer in the women's division.
It hurt me.
And her opponent from Queens, New York, the baddie, LEILA GREY.
LEILA GREY, OVW's resident baddie, and Steve, part of that wedding that went so awry at the big one, and you had a front row seat.
By God, that was the most beautiful and then the most chaotic moment that I've ever been involved in my entire life.
Yeah, what happened?
What
didn't happen?
What didn't happen? Yeah.
My God.
Apparently, Grider is married to 2 different women, got children all over the place, sliding into DMs with inappropriate pictures. Told LEILA they were going to run away together.
I'm so glad I was not here to see that.
Apparently loves to eat cake.
You were here.
I had to Google that one.
What?
You may not have seen it, but you were here.
What? Dude, I've been on vacation. What are you talking about?
Swear to God.
You'd lying sack.
I was in Tahiti with Dutch and Arthur. Just ask.
How do you say liar
Call 'em.
Tahitian?
Call him.
All right, here we go.
It sounds like Kennison.
LEILA GREY, OVW's resident baddie, guys, and as of late, new hair and new attitude. Oh, and you're seeing right there. Gives that handshake, that act of sportsmanship, and then uses it to just cheap shot Harley Jane.
The behavior of LEILA GREY over these last couple of months.
Oh, hold on. Roll a pin. 2 count there from Harley Jane.
Always having referred to herself as the baddie, now the very personification of bad is the former OVW Women's Champion, LEILA GREY.
Let's be honest. For the last few months, we've seen a side of LEILA GREY that has been not so kind, so to say, towards her best friend,
Sounds
Tiffany
familiar.
Nieves.
That's the pot calling the kettle kind of a jerk. Know what you think?
But the last couple of weeks, LEILA GREY has been showing a mean streak.
Well,
And it's evident right there.
You're seeing that mean streak exactly on that top rope, using it to come down the throat of Harley Jane. Look at the egotism.
And then fanning herself off because she deserves such luxuries.
Oh,
she doesn't want to break a sweat. Oh, well, sorry, she doesn't sweat. She glistens.
Well, she didn't mind breaking Freya's heart and saying she was going to run away with Aaron Grider and they were in love, but LEILA GREY moving on, which shows you kind of how heartless she is.
Oh, that's a little heavy-handed. I think there might have been a slight insinuation, but come on now.
Heavy-handed was the hand of Freya, putting Ryder through that cake at the big one. But look at this, Harley Jane, fresh out of that hero compound and taking it to a former OVW Women's Champion.
And Harley holding her own against LEILA, and you've got to wonder, ooh, is that going to get under LEILA's skin?
Oh, you got to wonder how much it's going to get under LEILA's skin. Just being in the ring with the former OVW Women's Champion is enough to annoy LEILA GREY.
We're talking about getting under her skin, but we saw Harley Jane getting under LEILA GREY with that scoop slam. None of that, getting under former Women's Champion with that scoop slam. And right now, LEILA GREY fighting back there, those forearms to the face. But guys, let's take a look at Harley Jane. I told you she's from that hero wrestling compound in Wisconsin. Also, the Dusty Rose training compound down in Texas. I mean, Harley Jane is a student of the sport, if ever there was one.
She could have been trained by the great Al Snow himself, but she is in there with LEILA GREY. Training, throw it out the window. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter against the baddie.
International superstar. World traveled, now taking the fight to Harley here on the floor, rolling her back into the ring.
LEILA GREY in control of this match. Guys, she's not a former women's champion multi-time for no reason. She knows how to get the job done in there.
Took a little bit too long, though, on the outside.
Oh, the point of that elbow driven right into the mat. That looked bad.
Oh, but raking the eyes of Harley and now just shoving her into that corner.
Rake of the eyes got Harley Jane now. Distracted, disoriented. LEILA GREY looking to capitalize here.
I like to call it working smarter, not harder. And right now, showing how she's one of the smartest in the sport.
Some people would call that smarter. Oh, cheating. Big missile drop kick there.
Some people, not me.
LEILA GREY taking on Harley Jane. Just a 2 count. Harley Jane seeing that opportunity slip away. I mean, again, her debut match in OVW going against former women's champion, one of the biggest baddies in the yard. But she is holding her own in there right now, guys.
Well, that's because LEILA GREY is just toying with her before she decides that this match is over. She's looking at this as kind of a showcase of her skills, if you will.
I don't know, that grit, that frustration on the face of LEILA GREY might be saying otherwise. And hold on, Harley Jane coming back into it, and see if you try to be mildly unbiased. At least.
Really, coming from.
Ooh, fireman's carry takes her over there.
Drives Harley down to the canvas, goes for the cover. 2 count only, says referee Daniel
And
Spencer.
I'm not showing bias, I'm just speaking the truth. That's all it is.
You guys are both spitting enough BS that I can start a garden here at ringside, but right now, look at, LEILA was trying to put Harley Jane away, but Harley Jane, desperation maneuver. And guys, that's the difference maker. When the hold on. Oh, clothesline. I was gonna say when the odds are down and you come back alive, when you don't give up. Sorry, I'm calling the match as it comes. I'm not committed to saying something. Kip up there. Harley Jane. Now, LEILA GREY reeling, guys. Harley Jane has a real opportunity against a former women's champion in her debut match here.
Better keep this momentum going. Is she going to have what it takes here?
Diving splash in the corner. Hold on, LEILA reversing that Irish whip.
And just like that.
Double underhook into the face buster.
Your winner, LEILA GREY.
LEILA GREY picking up the win, guys. We're talking about a new attitude, new hair, even that new move, not the EDT. Busting faces, picking up championships and turning heads everywhere she goes. LEILA GREY.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
And a huge kick. What is SHALONCE doing next?
Hold on, Maria up on the apron distracting SHALONCE. Hold on. There's that Pepsi to Abigail, and she got all of it here, Steve.
All of it and then some.
Your winner
Was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a non-title bout. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, elusive ERIC DARKSTORM.
ERIC DARKSTORM making his way to the ring with music he made himself, guys. Incredible rapper, incredible professional wrestler. Just released a new song, No Chill. Catch it on his YouTube channel. But guys, right now, he's got a lot more to worry about than his YouTube channel.
How much did he pay you to do that?
Not at all, we're just friends.
No, that can't be right.
I find that hard to believe myself.
Oh, talk about unbelievable.
And his opponent, he is from Charlotte, North Carolina, the OVW Heavyweight Champion, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
OVW Heavyweight Champion Jack Vaughn making his imposing way to the ring. And guys, Jack Vaughn had to be thanking his lucky stars last week as Cashflow decided to join Team OVW and fight the faction instead of going for his rematch for the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
That's because Cashflow chickened out, realized that there's no way that he could beat the veteran.
You want me to text Cash and tell him that you said that?
I'm sure he heard it.
Yeah.
I'll be
You'll pay
abused
for
when I
that
get to
later.
that. Oh, absolutely.
That's beside the point. That was Cash Flow showing his dedication to OVW as a whole, putting personal aside and doing what was best for business.
Oh, putting personal aside, doing what's best for business. Is that what you did at the big one? Is that what you done the last 4 weeks when you're trying to screw the Outrunners from Doug Bassrom using the chain all over the place?
What are you talking
about? Is that best
about?
for business? Okay.
Dude, I took a vacation, okay? I came back, everybody's mad at me. I don't know why, but that's beside the point. The point right now is that ERIC DARKSTORM is facing off against Jack Vaughn. And if ERIC is able to beat Vaughn here tonight, what will that do as far as the standings in the rankings for the Heavyweight Championship here in OVW?
It'll shoot DARKSTORM to the very top. But you gotta wonder, depending on how this match works out, how is that gonna affect the standing of the OVW Heavyweight Championship when it comes to the faction, when it comes to Mahabali Shera?
You gotta be wondering. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is up with the faction, Stephen? I know you've been poking around their locker room. We saw some, I won't say splintering, but we definitely saw some issues forming
I went and got some coffee for him earlier, and I was able to sneak a couple minutes with Shannon, and they insist that everything is A-OK, hunky-dory. We got nothing to worry about with the faction.
Well, that's a lie, but look at this shoulder tackle taking down DARKSTORM.
I don't know.
Quick cover by the champ.
Yeah,
they wouldn't lie to me.
If you believe that, I got some beachfront property in Alaska I'd love to show you. But right now, Jack Vaughn getting worked over by ERIC DARKSTORM. And guys, you made a perfect point, Josh. DARKSTORM in there with a huge opportunity. And there with the OVW Heavyweight Champion when the landscape is wide open. There's no number one contender.
There is no number one contender. You're right, Brian. DARKSTORM now, beautiful drop kick right into the mouth of Jack Vaughn.
We might have a new number one contender. Jack Vaughn might have been knocked out after that huge drop kick.
And that mouth is not easy to reach. That might as well be a slam dunk getting up that high. Look at that running European uppercut. DARKSTORM, incredibly capable inside the ring, guys. Multiple OVW Tag Team Champion, but still chasing singles gold.
Kitchen sink knee to the midsection, taking down ERIC DARKSTORM, and Jack Vaughn, the veteran. You know, DARKSTORM, he's no slouch, just a veteran of this business himself, 20+ years. But Vaughn, knowing when to pick and choose his shots, taking down ERIC DARKSTORM.
It's not only that, Josh. It's not only that. ERIC DARKSTORM likes to play to the crowd. He's a little bit more exuberant, if you will. Jack Vaughn in there, no wasted motion, no funny business. He's there to work. He is there to win and get paid.
Ooh, DARKSTORM looking to pay the chest of Jack Vaughn back for the chops he just received. And DARKSTORM coming alive and getting back into this. Ooh. Telegraphed that back body drop, did Jack Vaughn.
Right in the mustache.
But look at that, though. The strength and power of Vaughn just snatches Darkstorm out of midair.
And Darkstorm is a big dude.
Beautiful power slam, a 2 count. Darkstorm up, and not only that, up with some authority, guys. Darkstorm still got a lot left in the tank.
Now Vaughn with that shot right to the back of the neck. Looked like it was going to be a closed fist punch, but instead nails him. And now back on the offensive. Darkstorm trying to shake the feeling back into that arm.
Darkstorm tends to act, I guess, at his best when he's had these vulnerable moments. Desperation works well for him, and right now, he's going to need to come with some desperation.
I don't know if I'd say that it's, sorry, go ahead, Brian.
No, go ahead.
I don't know if Darkstorm, it's desperation, or if it's that street mentality, that never say die attitude.
He's got the animalistic violence, and here's the thing, when you back someone like Darkstorm, a predator into a corner, they lash out, they attack. Oh, they're dangerous.
My God. The ring moved. Jeez Louise.
Well, I called him a predator, but that's one way you tranquilize a panther, is by slamming the absolute hell out of him. Jack Vaughn in control of this matchup right now.
Well, he's got strength, the reach, the leverage, the power. God, look at that right hand to the mouth.
And on top of all that, he's got the know-how of a true professional wrestling veteran.
There's a seriousness of focus to Jack Vaughn that makes him so deadly, that laser focus. And Steve, you mentioned it earlier, there's no playing around for him. There's no playing to the crowd. He is there to clock in and clock out as champion.
Vaughn's not paid by the hour. He's paid by the win.
It's professional wrestling. This is a sport, and he treats it as such.
All right, guys, this is... Oh! Big leg drop. Vaughn's second match since winning that championship. You got to think he wants to send a message to anyone wanting to stand in line. This is what awaits you.
Huge leg drop on the hardest part of the ring.
Hold on, giving it the old thigh slaps. Jack Vaughn, famous thigh slaps. Oh!
No, Darkstorm sidesteps the kick. Enziguri out of Darkstorm.
How the hell did he get up that high?
You gotta get that shiny wizard. Oh, hold on. Rolls Vaughn through. This might be it right here.
Tried to stack him up, 2 count only. Oh, Vaughn cuts him off with another knee to the midsection.
Well, it looked like they were both going for a strike at the same time. Vaughn's had a little bit more up on it, but then a huge kick.
Every time Vaughn tries to get something going, tries to go for that lariat or that big boot, Darkstorm just too fast, too smart. And now face washing Vaughn in the corner.
Darkstorm's had an answer for everything Jack Vaughn has had. You're absolutely right. Vaughn's got to be re-strategizing right now.
His face didn't need to be washed. It's so clean as it is.
What a knee right to the point of the jaw.
And Darkstorm has Vaughn right where he wants him. Perfect position to hit that shining wizard that Darkstorm's put so many men away with. Can he put away the OVW heavyweight champion with it?
OVW faithful getting behind Darkstorm. Darkstorm charges it.
Oh! Kaiju lariat out of freaking nowhere.
Upside down and inside out.
Darkstorm got the clouds hit out of him after that. Jack Vaughn with authority.
Here's your winner, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn getting the victory here tonight, but take nothing away from ERIC Darkstorm. What a fight.
ERIC Darkstorm, one of the finest competitors you'll see, but that just speaks more to the incredible competitor that is Jack Vaughn, that is the OVW heavyweight champion.
Looking for pops? Miso's got him! Looking for Marvel, DC, anything in between? Miso's got it! Is one game room not enough for ya? How about 2? Looking for your cosmic or mythic legions? Barnyard Commandos? Madballs? Miso's got it! The city's largest selection of paints and brushes for your gaming miniatures. Miso's got it! Miso's got everything! Spin on down with the rest of the honorary outrunners to Miso's game room and collectibles. Why? 'Cause Miso's got it!
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
Ashcraft in, oh, speaking of rocking a hard place, double low blow to the Outrunners. Josh Ashcraft taking the lowest possible road. Hold on. Speaking of to the contrary, the machine. Doug Basham is out here. Basham does press on Ashcraft here at the big one. Ashcraft slop with his own chain.
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
Royale and PJ Jones, fresh off a loss at the big one, thought they could reclaim the OVW Women's Championship, but failed to do so.
I did not miss that ice pick to the brain while I was out of town.
I swear to God.
You see this?
You don't have to talk about it, but don't lie to us. Don't sit here and lie to us. That's the thing.
What? You see the stern look on the face of the legal advisor of SHALONCE Royale, PJ Jones. Neither of these people satisfied at all with what happened last week at the big one.
What has Pizza Junkie Jones got in his hands?
I have it on good authority that PJ sends for Pepper Jack.
Pepper Jack loves his Fraggle Rock.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, I didn't name him. Blame his mom.
You all are so ungrateful.
Pepper Jack Sr.
You know you want to see me. You know you want to hear me. And many of you want to be me. But you'll never be as great as me. But look, listen. I said listen.
Ooh, that was loud, even for me.
Last week was utterly, what's the word I'm thinking about? What happened?
Despicable.
Despicable.
It was treacherous.
Treacherous.
It was awful.
Awful. Because I was cheated out of the OVW Women's title because Harley Jane still hasn't successfully beaten me without the assistance of her, what is she?
Her mother, I believe. Ooh.
Whatever. So, I demand a rematch. I demand an answer because I want to know why she simply can't beat me without any assistance. So I call you out, Haley, and I call you out, Maria, whatever you are. Amazing Maria, that's her name. I'll call her that today. Average Maria. Okay, anyway. So here they are.
Yeah, we brought them out and we get to hear from their words. Or from their mouths, what they have to say about it. Hey, Ma, you look different. Did you do something with your hair? Oh, I know. I gotta say, you look great. I wouldn't say that about yourself, but I gotta thank you because without you, I couldn't have beat SHALONCE at all. I needed your help. I still think you're gorgeous, and you've had all your shots, haven't you? Anyway, now I'm the OVW Women's Champion because of you, right? I beat SHALONCE for the title, but I only did it with your help because I'm a cow.
What did you say? What did you just say? What did you just say?
Oh, she's choking the puppet.
Shut up! Shut up!
we might need a medic out here for PJ's hands. He can't pick the mic up.
You showed them. You showed them.
'Cause I am the best. Shalonce is the best.
You got him. You're the best.
What do you have to say, Amazing Maria? Huh? What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Shalonce Royale, guys, out of her mind here tonight, attacking her own attorney.
I don't know how to process any of this, Brian.
The fighting siren might be fighting sanity right about now.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Shalonce Royale has some real issues she needs to work through. But speaking of issues, view with the latest issues of all your favorite comic books. You're looking for some collectibles, Marvel, DC, everything in between? Miso's got it. Go ahead and go to misosgameroom.com to see everything they have to offer. We got, speaking of what you have to offer, we got a lot to offer coming up in the next little bit.
September 9th, hard reset right here at the Davis Arena. Be sure to get your tickets now before it sells out. Live on pay-per-view. If it's anything like what we've had tonight or what we had last week at the big one, we are in for one hell of a show.
Well, you know, you want to talk about a hard reset coming up on September 9th. The Road to Hard Reset's tag team title match starts here tonight. In our very next match, MACK and LUKE Kurtis of The Faction taking on LUSCIOUS and OMAR.
Because you hate people with bad morals. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get into that main event. I don't want to wait a second longer. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I will surely do it. The following contest is a #1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing team #1, accompanied to the ring by the World Radio Heavyweight Champion, Shannon the Dude, and representing the Faction, the team of Immaculate Joe Mack, and certified Luke Kurtis.
The greatest group of professional wrestlers. What? Yeah.
What?
The greatest group. The best that professional wrestling has to offer.
Sorry, I just had to cut his mic on that one.
Here tonight in Brian's mic.
No, now Mike smells like Steve. I don't agree with Steve, but I will agree. This is an incredible tag team. Power, speed, technician, everything you could want, you have in Joe Mack and LUKE Kurtis. And with Shannon the Dude at ringside, they might be damn near unstoppable in the tag team division.
Personally and professionally, I think they're great human beings.
The pieces of trash.
And their opponents, the team of Mr. Juicy, Luscious, Lawrence, and OMAR, AMIR.
OMAR, AMIR, and Luscious Lawrence returning to the tag team division. Former tag team champions. They lost the titles. OMAR took some time off, but guys, now they're back. And it's like they haven't missed a day.
That's right, Brian. Peaches and Cream looking to get to the top once again of the OVW Tag Team Division. And now the
smartly going after Shannon the Dude is OMAR AMIR.
Now, I'm curious,
About?
Josh, I would love to get your unbiased commentary on this.
Constantly.
Who do you think, out of these two tag teams, the Destroyers might have an easier time with?
Well, you know, here's the thing. Neither one of these teams are going to be an easy time for the Destroyers to defend the OVW Tag Team Championships against. If I had to take a pick, which I really wouldn't want to against athletes of this caliber, I got to give the edge to old sweet daddy Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir here. I mean, it's the power, it's the strength. Like that's the matchup that I would want to see the Destroyers defend the Tag Team Championships against.
Okay, all right, Ashcraft. Let me ask you about the Destroyers.
Keep it up, midget.
Oh, I'll keep it up all night. I don't care
you want to fire shots, baby? I'll come right back.
Well, I'm going to sink your battleship because, Josh, let me ask you about the match with the Outrunners. Was it the Outrunners and Doug Basham just against the Destroyers, or was there some other deviant cockroach there as well?
Look, brother, I don't know who you're getting your stuff from, but it sounds like it's some pretty good stuff. Give me their number later. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I will give you no numbers.
I know that the Destroyers defeated the Outrunners and Doug Basham last week at the big one. I know that happened. I just happened to not be here for it, you know. I mean, the guys told me about it. That's great. I'm happy for them to get a win.
I think you got knocked loose.
If I wanted to drown in
lies,
lies,
have been knocked loose.
If I wanted to drown in lies, I would have married my ex. Let's go ahead and just get off this. Let's get in this tag team main event. Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence, former tag team champions, reuniting tonight, take on certified Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack, #1 contendership for the OVW Tag Team Championships.
Well, now Omar Amir in full control of certified Luke Kurtis. The captain of Booty Island, though, Luscious Lawrence tagging in. Certified's in a bad way. He needs to make a tag.
Go ahead.
No.
The Big Joe Mack, the 7-footer, the Canadian, the most handsome Canadian that I've ever seen. And that's a fact, Jack.
Joe Mack, that 7-foot Ontario onslaught, but right now a non-factor as Omar and Luscious Lawrence isolate Luke Kurtis, cut this ring in half. But guys, you gotta think, in the minds of Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack, the psyches, are they thinking about Mr. Spectacular? Are they talking about EC3 and that unease, that tension that has to be filling the locker room for the faction?
I assure you, like they told me earlier, the faction is operating at 150%. There are no inconsistencies in their game.
Well, they're not working at 150% tonight as Luke Kurtis taking the brunt of all of this offense from Omar Amir and Luscious in this #1 contenders contest. Winner of this one going on to face the Destroyers for the OVW tag titles.
And you gotta wonder, are the Destroyers gonna have any kind of, third party hanging out in their corner like they have for last night? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, some leather-clad guy who probably... hold on, big scoop slam there from Omar Amir. You got to think the OVW Tag Team Champions, the Destroyers, somewhere watching this match very closely.
Oh, without a doubt, the Destroyers studying tape. They watch all of the competition here in the tag division.
Diving headbutt, Luscious Lawrence saying, what's up to Luke Kurtis in the nether regions?
Well, taint up, taint down, but it sure hurts, I tell you that.
Got him right in the Dudley Boys, and now certified Luke Kurtis reeling.
Luke Kurtis, hold on. Double gorilla press slam here from Luscious and Omar. Look at the strength of dropping Luke Kurtis down.
Luscious and Omar both wanting to get the pin, but look at this. Joe Mack coming in, breaking it up.
But that's his one. You get one breakup per tag before it's a DQ. Joe Mack now has wasted that one. Omar Amir now has got to crank up that pressure on Luke Kurtis.
I don't know if he wasted that one. Luke Kurtis was in real rough shape.
Kurtis, one of the finest competitors here, but that was a beautiful belly-to-belly. I was going to say it's going to take more than that to put the former Rush Division champion away, but Omar Amir might just have that and then some.
Well, Omar Amir, multiple-time champion here in OVW, decorated himself, and now just decorate the jaw of Luke Kurtis with right hands.
Big whip off the rope. Oh!
Joe Mack pulling down the rope, Omar up and over. Folks, don't go anywhere. It's main event rolls on.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Folks, welcome back to this OVW main event. OVW #1 contendership for the OVW Tag Team Championships on the line. Joe Mack and Luke Kurtis representing the faction up against Team BDE, Luscious Lawrence and OMAR.
That's right. The team that walks away from this win will be the #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championship. I mean, it's not like they're going to be a threat to the Destroyers.
Well, because they're going to have some random
No,
third
because the
person in
Destroyers are
corner?
one of the most dominant teams in OVW history.
They didn't really dominate.
Hang on, 12 to 6
though.
elbows right to the back of the skull and spine.
Luke Kurtis showing that desperation, guys, but that's the animalistic nature, that feral nature that Luke Kurtis thrives on.
And Kurtis just slapping Omar Amir upside the head in a sign of disrespect. Dude, trust me from experience, you don't want to disrespect Omar.
Oh, hold on, Omar.
And he's about to show you why.
Omar showing that never say die attitude. Hold on. Exploder suplex taking out Luke Kurtis.
Just launching certified Luke Kurtis.
And Kurtis nearly exploded after that one. And there's the tag.
Luke Kurtis probably rethinking that smack he was talking about. Look at Luscious Lawrence going straight for Joe Mack. Now laying out Luke Kurtis.
Joe Mack desperately needs to make a tag. But he doesn't know left from right now. Getting knocked pillar to post by the Luscious one.
Luke Kurtis getting all the juice right now. Oh, famous, sir.
Boots him in the midsection. Kurtis goes off balance. Luscious dropping the leg on the back of his neck.
My goodness, that might have been... Oh!
More of a guillotine than a famous earlier, then falls over with that big, juicy power slam. And guys, we talk about Lawrence coming out that BDE, that Big Daddy energy. And he's like a juggernaut in leopard print. When he gets going, he is unstoppable.
Looking for that one-night stand.
Yeah, Joe Mack saving his partner there. Oh, and just hot shots Luscious down on that top rope.
Omar distracting the referee. Referee didn't see the interference.
Now the certified one up on the top.
Omar trying to let the referee know what was happening behind his back. Shotgun drop kick off the top from certified.
My goodness, he launched Luscious Lawrence all the way across. Is he going to be able to do it? Will we have new #1 contenders?
Two count there, but Luscious Lawrence, guys, you saw him closing the hands, trying to get feelings back on those hands and those arms after that big shotgun drop kick from Luke Kurtis.
And the tag finally made to the big man.
The prime minister of the Mack knife powerbomb, Joe Mack, making his way into the ring. Look at him immediately going for that headlock, taking down Lawrence, trying to eliminate any sort of momentum from the King of Juice.
Ensuring that Lawrence does not get to the corner to tag his partner, Omar Amir. Doing what he can on the outside to try to get Luscious back in there.
Joe Mack, that front face lock on. You use that height, try to pinch that airway off, but Luscious managing to get out, ducks under, goes for the tag, but ripped right down by the hair.
Handful of hair there for Joe Mack. Got those banana hands. So big, so much reach, and pulling down Lawrence. Despite the cheers for the OVW faithful, trying to get
But you saw Joe Mack apologize, so everything is good.
Oh, and look at this, the double team by Mack and Kurtis.
And he's apologizing while he's doing this. Again, everything is good.
Referee distracted again by Omar and the factions. Yes, I said it right. Attacking Luscious Lawrence with the referee's back turns.
This is a brilliant plan here by the faction.
Well, I mean, it's classic tag team wrestling 101.
And you would know as a tag team manager, right?
Well, yeah, no, I've managed tag teams, I've managed stables, I've managed singles, I've been everywhere.
You managed one of the big one where you guys tried to get a cheat win over Doug
Basham
Basham and the
You're
Outrunners.
managing to get under my skin. You keep poking at me, you're not going to like what you get.
Well, you're
Words.
supervising
That's
my
a
bad
promise.
side. How does
That's
that
a
sound,
promise.
Josh?
Anyhow,
Ashcraft?
front face lock
I
once
like this
again.
wordplay.
And look at this,
Yeah.
Omar Amir
That was
in here to
wordplay,
save
right?
his partner.
Omar Amir coming alive, former OVW heavyweight champion, showing you how he's climbed the mountain so many times. Just a house of fire right now.
And they're right now against both men, but will these two men be able to get something together? Omar on an island right now, fighting tooth and nail.
Ooh!
Omar Amir got a fight in him the size of the Bahamas. Omar now being forced back out by the referee. Now Lucious Lawrence alone in there with Lucious Lawrence and Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack.
Kurtis sent down to the floor, back elbow into the point of the jaw of Mack.
Dumped like a certified sack all the way on the outside.
Diving clothesline by Lucious Lawrence takes Joe Mack down. Desperately needed time to get to his corner. Can Lawrence get the tag to Omar here?
Omar begging, please get me back in this matchup.
Omar
reaching just a foot or two away, Brian.
Outstretched, shaking the hand. Trying to reach the hand of Lawrence, trying to get the legal man. Joe Mack grabbing that ankle, desperately trying to keep Lawrence down.
You hear the OVW.
Oh, but hang on, look at this. Luke Kurtis now just ripping. Ooh, Omar down.
Speaking of desperate, Luke Kurtis saving the tag. Oh, Joe Mack, giant boot to Lawrence. Lawrence didn't see it coming.
Cover.
Here are your winners, Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack.
I don't believe it. Are you kidding me?
Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack.
You're damn right. I knew it before the match even started.
Omar AMIR taking the fight to Luke Kurtis on the floor. Nobody there for Luscious to tag.
Luke Kurtis causing that, pulling down Omar, distracting him, ripping him off the apron, allowing Joe Mack to capitalize with that humongous boot to Lawrence, and we got new #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships.
You're absolutely right, Brian, but you see inside of the ring, Omar beating himself up over it. Knows that he wasn't there when he needed to be.
D-Faction might not have picked up the win at the big one, but getting back in the winning attitude. D-Faction, Luke Kurtis and Joe Mack able to pick up the win and become #1 contenders here.
Well, you got to think that EC3 and Jesse Goddard are going to be really, really happy with this one. They may not be very happy with each other right now, but the faction, they're on a path to try to claim gold at Hard Reset.
Don't worry about the faction. Again, operating at 150%. We've got nothing to worry about.
Looking for pops? Miso's got 'em! Looking for Marvel, DC, anything in between? Miso's got it! Is one game room not enough for ya? How about two? Looking for your cosmic or mythic legions? Barnyard Commandos? Madballs? Miso's got it! The city's largest selection of paints and brushes for your gaming miniatures. Miso's got it! Miso's got everything! Spin on down with the rest of the honorary outrunners to Miso's game room and collectibles. Why? 'Cause Miso's got it!
There's an electricity in this building.
We take what we want.
Click. Click.
Welcome to OVW.
If any person can show just cause why Aaron and Freya may not be joined together in holy matrimony, let them speak now or forever hold their peace.
We've been married for 3 years!
Wait a minute. We've got 3 kids together. What is this?
Aaron told me that he loves me. And that he wants to run away with me. He's been in my DMs, and not only that, you've been sending explicit photos.
Well, it's not like you don't already know, but Aaron loves to eat cake.
Ashcraft and double low blow to the Outrunners. The Machine. Doug Basham is out here. Basham. Oh, takes him down. Nobody else. Crixus now with that exploding kick out of nowhere. Crixus reclaims his throne as the King of Kentucky and the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Tony Evans attacking Crixus from behind, not accepting this loss. Hold on, Maria up on the apron, distracting Shalonce. Oh, hold on. Shalonce tripping over Harley Jane here. There's that Pepsi to Alex Look at what she got all of it here, Steve.
Hold it, then some.
What the hell is OMAR? OMAR AMIR flying to the outside. Oh my God! Mac knife powerbomb through the freaking table. Cashflow, he just caught that kendo stick. And none of that broke the damn thing in half. Dumb powerbomb Joe Mac on those steel chairs.
Hold on.
What the hell just happened? Oh my God, Isaiah! Where the hell did Isaiah come from? Wisconsin's favorite son, crashing through the table, destroying Luke Kurtis. 2-on-1 against Cashflow. Hold it. What? Cashflow getting all of it on spectacular, regardless. Team OVW! Team OVW did it!
The miscommunication at the end between EC3 and Jesse Goddard definitely played a part in how this match ended.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a non-title bout. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Shannon the Dude, representing the faction from Montgomery, Alabama, Adam Revolver.
You stop clapping.
Well, it's hard not to when you've got perfection walking to the ring.
The Pale Cobra of OVW flanked by Shannon the Dude making his way out here.
Dude.
Whatever. Strip floor jacket, Shannon the Dude out here with Adam Revolver.
And his opponent from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, he is the OVW Rush Division Champion, KAL HERRO.
Josh, after what you pulled last week, you don't get to dance to KAL HERRO's music. The Hero family would be disgusted with the way that you've handled yourself the last several weeks with the Destroyers and the Outrunners.
Fine. I'll admit it, all right? I got a little bit mad at the airport when they delayed my flight last week, okay? I'm sorry. I got angry in the Starbucks. Don't get mad at me.
Here we go. Look, the point. I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to look at KAL HERRO and Adam Revolver now. Guys, KAL HERRO as standout from that tables, ladders, and chairs matchup back at the big one. And who interfered? Who stuck their nose? Adam Revolver came in and tried to help the faction cheat.
The faction, first of all, and he wasn't going to help them cheat. He was just looking. He was just looking to give him a little bit of an advantage. But hey, I mean, Isaiah was looking to do the same thing, as it turns out, now wasn't it?
Well, you know, Adam Revolver, a Triple Crown champion here in OVW. Adam Revolver wants to put this one away quickly, put down the Rush Division champion, and move on to bigger and better things, in his opinion. But the problem that I think there is that Adam Revolver getting blinded, maybe by the light reflecting off that chrome dome of his.
Now here's the thing, well, it's his
and
own
overlooking KAL HERRO.
Well, here's the thing. You talk about wanting to put down the Rush Division champion. That's the thing. Revolver constantly putting down KAL HERRO, talking bad about KAL HERRO backstage constantly. And then we saw him interfering last week at the big one. KAL HERRO dying to get his hands on Adam Revolver, to the Pale Prince of the faction.
He's just giving fair critique as a veteran of professional wrestling. Just, he sees this kid and sees the way that this kid needs to improve, and just so happens to be very vocal about it.
Well,
that's all.
Here's the thing. I don't think you can say the way KAL HERRO has handled himself over the last several months as a kid. KAL HERRO has turned into a man before our very eyes, fighting for what he believes in, for the company he loves, and for that Rush Division championship.
And look at that. Just running his fingers, running his hand, almost giving Cal a noogie.
I think he was just jealous of Cal's hair, honestly, and he just wanted to feel how it feels.
Here's the thing, guys.
Rub through a full head of
Well,
hair.
look, by the color and he looks like a walking milk jug, like someone threw tights and boots on a gallon of milk.
Well, I have good news.
Half gallon.
As the glue of the faction, Adam Revolver actually might have a big sponsorship with Elmer's Glue, because he's the same color as the bottle you see.
His middle name is actually Elmer.
We used white balance cameras on him, but that's beside the point, is right now Revolver backing Cal into the ropes. Irish whip, but Cal steps over. and snatches that arm right back.
Cal focused tonight, guys. He knows he's in there with Adam Revolver, one of the slipperiest men in all of OVW. And he knows he's dangerous. He can't make a mistake because Revolver will capitalize on it.
Slippery.
Hang on, sunset flip, 2.
I say he's smart.
Revolver's like snot on the doorknob. He's slippy and gross.
Why are you blowing your nose on doorknobs in your house? What is wrong with you?
He's always stuffed up. There's always boogers coming out.
Kentucky's full of allergies, but let's talk about your gross habits and trying to team with the Destroyers, taking down Doug Basham and the Outrunners. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Brother, that sounds like a fever dream, but one that would be fun. I wish I could have been a part of that.
Oh, I got a fever, right? Because I'm super hot about you coming back to the desk acting like nothing's happened. But look at Shannon, the dude clearly knows something's happened in the ring.
I know what'll take care of the fever. It's more cowbell. But right now, Revolver, look at it with the knee to the side of the head. Revolver just toying with
prior
KAL HERRO.
to that bone in the wrist, just digging that right into the eye socket, right across the bridge of the nose, and trying to go for it again. Just the disrespect out of Adam Revolver to our Rush Division champion, KAL HERRO.
You know, KAL HERRO likes to hit those flip-flop and fly shots, and Revolver trying to take out that arm, trying to take out the arsenal of KAL HERRO before it becomes an issue.
Yanking Hero back down to the canvas.
And you hear the OVW faithful firmly behind KAL HERRO, but is it going to be enough in there with the...
Oh, and raking at the eyes.
The pale assassin, Adam Revolver.
No, Pale Prince.
Now, guys, we've talked about the faction and the issues they had at the big one. Couldn't quite get the job done on any front. And you got to think Revolver wants to get a win, to get them back on the winning streak, to get them back. Oh, KAL HERRO, big drop kick there.
You overlook KAL HERRO, you disrespect KAL HERRO.
Purposefully going out of his way to prove that he's a better wrestler than KAL HERRO.
That's a mistake you only get the chance to make once when you're in there with somebody like KAL HERRO.
KAL doing everything in his power to win here tonight.
You ever seen a worm that's been like left in a puddle for a couple days after a rainstorm? It looks kind of like Adam Revolver, doesn't it? Pale,
I grew up
floppy.
in a hut, so yes, I'm very familiar with that.
I see.
Yeah. Yes, you grew up in a mud hut.
A mud hut, yes, in Radcliffe.
Big shocker, but KAL HERRO now. Not giving Adam Revolver a chance to try to cheap shot him again, Brian.
Drop toe hold there from KAL HERRO. Now gets that arm bar, trying to isolate Adam Revolver, slow him down a little bit. But hold on, Irish whip here from Revolver. Oh!
Shoulder tackle, KAL takes the headlock takeover now.
Right back over, and you can see the frustration now building within Adam Revolver.
KAL HERRO got that fanny pack full of talent, and he's just looking for a big win over a former heavyweight champion here.
The frustration in Adam Revolver.
Absolutely. He's frustrated. The KAL HERRO is getting the better of him in the center of the ring. Thankfully, he's got Shannon, the dude, the radio heavyweight champion, by his side.
Look at how the light just reflects off a Revolver.
Yeah, see, I think the more the frustration with Revolver is coming, that he looks like a hot dog that you left in the fridge for too long, and it's got that white film growing on it.
Again.
And the disrespect shown by Adam Revolver to KAL HERRO, and it's enraging KAL. You know, and I don't blame him. I'd be enraged too. You know, KAL HERRO, not someone to take lightly.
Tackling on the outside, Shannon, the dude, with Adam Revolver.
You keep mispronouncing it, but that's why I'm here, buddy.
KAL HERRO in a bad mood. You see that snarl come across the face, getting frustrated with Revolver. Done with the games with the Pale Prince. Oh, but
KAL HERRO
shots KAL down over that top rope.
KAL HERRO, not one who usually snarls, and now
Russian leg sweep out of Revolver.
Side Russian leg sweep. Is that going to be enough?
Here's the thing, guys. Revolver playing mind games with KAL HERRO. He is a veteran. He knows how to get into the psyche of his opponent. Look at him now, using KAL's own shirt.
Referee Josh Patterson snatching it out of the claws, the clutches of Adam Revolver.
Ref letting Revolver get away with it. Now a huge suplex there right in the center of the ring.
Goes for the cover here. Patterson gets into position. 2 count only. And just a nonchalant, cocky, arrogant cover out of Adam Revolver.
Cocky, nonchalant, arrogance. That's how I would explain the Destroyers manager from last week at the big one.
Right. Almost said the Outrunners.
Well, you know about the Outrunners. You got up close and personal when you hit him with a double low blow last week. But we'll talk about that another time. Revolver here. Got that sleeper hold on KAL HERRO. That championship-winning sleeper hold, but KAL HERRO able to find a way out of it there.
What a jawbreaker out of HERRO now.
Might have broken the jaw of Adam Revolver now.
Hence why it's a jawbreaker.
He said might have broken his jaw. It's how that goes.
Ducks under the punch of Revolver, though, and here comes HERRO trying to get a head of steam going. Clotheslines, back elbows, and a huge scoop and a slam.
KAL HERRO miles away from a head of steam. He's a whole freaking steam engine. He's going down the tracks on his way to a victory here.
Is he gonna go for that fanny pack knee?
That fanny pack killer. Oh!
Splashes Revolver in the corner. That knee pad's down. He's ready to unload that FPK at any time. Clothesline takes him down.
That fanny pack killer's in the barrel. It's loaded up. Can it hit its mark? Revolver in trouble here.
Here we go.
Oh, had it scouted into
with that sleeper.
Into that championship-winning sleeper of Adam Revolver. Brilliant counter wrestling by Revolver. Guys, we've said he's a veteran. He's a former champion. All the accolades in the world.
One of the best in the sport at knowing exactly what to do and when to do it. And right now, KAL HERRO, miles away from the set or from the ropes, somehow breaks that sleeper.
O'Connor roll here out of Hero. 2 count. Revolver rolls through.
Hold on, KAL with the bridge. He got him with the rope and bridge.
Here is your winner, KAL HERRO.
It's a travesty.
What a huge win for KAL HERRO.
KAL HERRO picking up the win over Adam Revolver. Hold on. Revolver having some words with KAL HERRO after the match.
Oh, now come on, man. It's just uncalled for, unsportsmanlike.
Oh, you got the right sportsmanship. Oh, KAL HERRO shoving down Revolver. Revolver getting out of dodge. Wants no part of this angry, frustrated KAL HERRO.
KAL HERRO had enough.
And can you blame him? You poke the bear enough, it's gonna poke back.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
That goes for that spinning back fist. Nobody home. Crixus now with that exploding kick out of nowhere.
Brewing Kentucky heavyweight champion.
Tony Evans attacking Crixus from behind. Not accepting this loss. Just the sore loser that is Tony Evans.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
I can't believe he did that to me.
Aaron is a dog, man. Did you see Aaron? Did you see the girls Aaron had last week? I had no idea. Sorry. She's kind of hot when she cries. Yeah, usually crying for another reason. This one works too. Great. What? I'm not just single now. What do you say? You look like you can eat a lot.
Are you kidding me? I can't even do that. That was a hard thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Fallen, the Nephilim, Solovino.
tonight backstage, I overheard Damone Solovino talking about cornbread hemp and the CBD gummies, and then he attacked me, Brian.
Okay,
You saw this happen.
So A, I'm sure that never happened.
It did. I'm hiding under the table here.
You hide under the table every time the Fallen come out.
But he attacked me! His breath smelled great.
And his opponent being accompanied to the ring by Crystal and Katie. From Liverpool via Los Angeles, Ryan Vaughn Rocket.
You gotta give it to Ryan Vaughn Rocket, guys. The man knows how to make an entrance and make friends and influence people, if you will.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
This has got to be one of the greatest entrances that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Ryan Vaughn Rocket, I think even a little taken aback even for himself for how well this return has worked out for him. He was back 30 seconds before he had 2 new groupies.
I mean, you know, I got nothing.
You might have nothing, but Ryan Vaughn Rocket's got more and then some.
You know, in life, there are winners and losers. Ryan Vaughn Rocket, obviously a winner.
Vaughn Rocket can totally play a solo, but he's more of a group effort kind of guy.
Sounds of it, everybody in the Davis Arena agrees, Steelman included. Vaughn Rocket is where it's at. However, Damone Solovino out here on the floor does not look amused by what's happening in the ring.
Well, there's not nearly enough violence and bloodshed in the ring for him to be amused.
Honestly, Damone Solovino, typically a big fan of flesh,
Just
but right
weirder
now,
every week, this guy.
I'm scared to death right now.
Damone Solovino, look at him trepidatiously entering the ring. Well, here's the thing, guys. He's either against former OVW heavyweight champion, Kentucky heavyweight champion Ryan Vaughn Rocket.
I don't know if he's so trepidatious as he is cunning with that jump start on Vaughn Rocket.
Waited for his time to strike, taking down Vaughn Rocket from behind. Is Damone Solovino getting the early advantage in this matchup?
I feel safe now that he's distracted.
Oh, good. You can sit down. You stopped hiding behind your hetero life mate.
Oh, he protects me.
Vaughn Rocket with the punches right into the temple.
Sorry, hey, Josh, I know it offends you that we have, good friends, but it's okay. Damone Solovino taking head first, Ryan Vaughn Rocket into that top turnbuckle. And guys, again, Damone Solovino might be a lot of things. Crazy, bloodthirsty, has wings that smell like sulfur, but he's also not
he's biting him!
The educated teeth of the Fallen never make it.
I know
never
exactly
fail to
how
make an
that
appearance.
feels. He did it to me earlier today.
No, he didn't. Just trying to chew the trapezius muscle off the body of Vaughn Rocket.
Vaughn Rocket hasn't been in the ring for quite some time, guys. Might have some ring rust, and that might allow Damone Solovino to capitalize here.
Hard Irish whip.
Vaughn Rocket taken down to a knee. You got to think, Vaughn Rocket, if you got these 2 new groupies, this is the first time they get to see you in action. You don't want to disappoint. You want to live up to expectations, as it were.
And that one came all the way from the depths of hell, and now Damone mocking Vaughn Rocket. He's more of a death metal guy, I'd imagine.
I mean, so am I, but I don't do that.
That or smooth jazz, one of the two.
I'd like to.
Jazz.
You got to admire.
Oh, and look at this
back!
Vaughn Rocket returning the favor.
Got fangs like a guitar pick, and now digging into the forehead of Damone Solovino.
We don't kink shame here at OVW.
Not in this family, but Vaughn Rocket might need some shots after that.
Atomic drop, he likes to call it the distortion pedal. Oh, hold on, no. Now looking to stop that distortion.
Looking for the whammy bar.
You got to admire the... Oh!
And there's that distortion pedal, just grinding it in.
And so grindy and grungy is it. Speaking of grinding in, you got to admire Katie Gann and Crystal White at ringside. Neither one have let their hands off that guitar.
That's the smoothest damn transition I have ever heard in my life. Way to go, buddy.
Your wife's gonna be so mad at you. But Vaughn Rocket, ready to drop that rock and roll fist drop.
My wife knows no one grinds on me except for her and sometimes Steve. Ryan Von Rocken in control of this match, a former OVW heavyweight champion.
We do it to
hold on, oh my, Damone Solovino. And that's that crazy otherworldly strength of the Fallen. You can't just beat it out of them.
No, the faction's not going to have anything to do with this. The otherworldly, I don't think so.
Von Rocket, neck breaker.
Hits him with the headbanger and picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Ryan Von Rocket.
Here's the thing, you're gonna headbang, you gotta prepare your neck. Ryan Von Rocket dropping to Damone Solovino. Defeating the force of evil tonight, guys. I think he's looking to do a little good now with Crystal White and Katie Gannon.
I will say Aaron Grider's lost his OVW's gain, and Ryan Von Rocket's in particular. A couple of absolute superstars by his side.
You might have missed it when you were teaming with the Destroyers, Josh, but both those women, Aaron Grider's ex-wives, but now the current groupies of Ryan Von Rocket. Liverpool just got a little bit more lippy.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
And a huge kick. What is SHALONCE doing next?
Hold on, Maria up on the apron distracting SHALONCE. Hold on. There's that Pepsi to Abigail, and she got all of it here, Steve.
All of it and then some.
Your winner
was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Hikes Lane in Louisville.
Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, Ari Alexander.
Well, holy schnitzel. Welcome back, the queen of the German suplex, Ari freaking Alexander.
Ari Alexander back in OVW. What a surprise to all of us.
And just like that, she's back, ladies and gentlemen. Warm reception from the OVW faithful.
And her opponent from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya the Slayer.
Freya the Slayer, guys, been in the back crushing tall boys, but now coming out here, you gotta wonder what kind of shape she's gonna be in coming into this match against Ari Alexander between the drinks and the sadness and the heartbreak from the wedding.
I mean, first, it makes sense that she drinks tall boy. She's a tall girl. But besides that, you see her just...
Now, Josh, I wanted to remind you, because I know running mascara is a thing for you. Freya is recovering. She doesn't need you in her DMs or anywhere else. I saw...
Why would you blame...
Anyhow,
what is she... She's talking to referee Josh Patterson like that for Freya.
Is she trying to figure... She might be... She might be concerned that Josh Patterson's going to try to dupe her into falling in love and break her heart as well after what Grider did last week.
She might have a broken clavicle after those huge forearms.
Well, Ari Alexander, old double A, she doesn't care if Freya just went through some stuff or not. She's looking to make a mark back here in OVW.
Well, she shouldn't care. Ari Alexander's in here to win. She wants to win her debut match against a re-debut match against a former OVW Women's Champion. Big punt kick there.
Well, if ever a night was going to happen where that could happen, tonight might be that. Freya, totally distracted by what happened during the wedding of the century last week at the big one.
Knee to the midsection now. Freya, big scoop on Ari Alexander.
And you saw right before the commercial break, two of those women
but look at this. Ari with a dragon sleeper taking down Freya.
But was that Ari and counter wrestling, or was that Freya losing her footing? I mean, guys, she's been in the back with our good friend Country Boy Brewing for a little bit of time now.
I mean, 6 one way, half dozen the other, brother. Doesn't matter as long as it's effective.
She probably has about a dozen plus 6. She's had about 18 tall boys, and she's in there right now trying to fight Ari Alexander.
Well, she might. That might have been Popeye spinach, because right now it seems to be working out in her favor.
Right now, Steve, you got to think the longer this match goes on, the more it's going to favor Ari Alexander.
Huge splash in the corner there by Freya.
Freya grabbing that midsection, might be getting a little nauseous there. Might be moving around the fluids, as it were. That's why you don't play basketball after a frat party. Oh, hold on. Ari's ripping the corner, but Ari stopped herself. Gets that elbow, but Freya caught Ari.
Huge forearm smash across the jaw. Freya doesn't realize Ari standing on the middle buckle behind her.
Ari can run her.
Takes Freya down. Ari has got to capitalize here. She's got to start moving. Don't let Freya catch a second wind.
I think Freya might be seeing double at this point.
Hang on.
She going for a German on Freya, the freaking Slayer?
She's got that waist lock. Oh! Freya runs herself through the ropes. Ari goes throat first to that top, and there's that huge boot right to the mouth of Alexander.
Big pump kick there, taking down Alexander. Freya's got to capitalize now. Ari Alexander on the reel here.
Ari now back up to her feet only because Freya put her there, and now planting her face first into the corner.
Slammed into that turnbuckle hard as they're returning Ari Alexander.
Ari now swinging wildly at the midsection of Freya. Oh, Freya, though, pinpoint accuracy right to the neck.
Ari has shown a lot of fight in this, guys. Has shown a lot of grit coming back here to Davis Arena, but Freya has had an answer for everything thus far. Big knees there from Freya the Slayer, slowing down the momentum of this matchup to meet her pace. Oh, another huge kick. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and Freya scorned and then some.
Freya yelling at referee Josh Patterson for God knows what reason.
She's got to feel half of the OVW women's roster all up. Aaron all up in their DMs, so to speak. That's what the kids say.
Hang on, Freya.
Oh!
Freya taking all that rage, all that embarrassment, all that frustration out in that choke slam.
Here's your winner, Freya the Slayer.
Freya winning, but guys, immediately breaks down. Freya not in a good emotional state. She needs some help.
An obviously distraught Freya the Slayer picking up the win over the returning Ari Alexander.
Looking for pops? Miso's got him! Looking for Marvel, DC, anything in between? Miso's got it! Is one game room not enough for ya? How about two? Looking for your cosmic or mythic legions? Barnyard Commandos? Madballs? Miso's got it! The city's largest selection of paints and brushes for your gaming miniatures. Miso's got it! Miso's got everything! Spin on down with the rest of the honorary outrunners to Miso's Game Room and Collectibles. Why? 'Cause Miso's got it!
Hush! You in the sound booth, cut the music right now. Hush! You, right there, come let me in the ring. I should still be, in my mind, I am still the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Get these ropes for me right now. I'm a star, treat me that way. Hush!
There you go, Eric Cornish. Make yourself useful. I did a bad job. I could have done better.
Hush.
Hush. I don't have time for your disrespect tonight because, as everyone saw last week, they just replayed it a bunch of times. Everyone here saw it. Everyone at home saw it. I know what happened. Hush! I'm trying to work out here. You're going to respect me and let me do my job. Crixus, you had that referee in your back pocket. Yes, he did. Hush! You were in cahoots with that referee the entire time. I saw it. I saw the look on your face. I saw you pleading, crying, begging. Oh, please, ref. There's no way I'll beat Superior Tony Evans. You gotta just give it to me. Count fast. I can't do it. You all saw it. Hush! So, Crixus, I don't care what the record book says. I don't care what these idiots here say. I don't care what the people at home say. I know that on your best day, you can't beat me. I know that I am still the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Hush! So, Crixus, Crixus, wherever you are, whatever hole you're hiding in, I want you to look deep into my eyes right now. Don't get lost. Look in these eyes. On your best day, you couldn't beat me without an advantage. You couldn't beat me without a referee in your pocket. You are nothing but a big, hairy coward. You're not man enough to come out here and face me with no...
Hold on.
Hush! Turn that music down. He can come out here with his stupid suit. He can come out here with those stupid glasses, that stupid beard, those silly shoes. He can come out here with my championship that's upside down. He can come out here all he wants, but he was not man enough to get in this ring with me.
I think he is Tony Evans. Tony Evans getting out of Dodge.
Because you're nothing but a coward. You are inferior to me. You will
What the hell? Jay De Niro, the fixer coming in.
Oh, De Niro with a silencer just laid out Crixus.
My God, you want to talk about something getting fixed? Crixus might need to get his teeth fixed after that.
Tony Evans goading in Crixus.
And still.
Tony Evans employing the services of Jay De Niro, a man we know fixes problems. But is Tony Evans going to be a bigger problem for Crixus moving forward?
Did he just get a hitter?
Yeah, it's pathetic, honestly. Oh my God. Are you okay? No, Freya, what's going on? Are you crying about Aaron again? You literally just won. You just won, please. What he did to you was so not right. You can do so much better than him. He's a nobody. Nobody.
Hey, Freya, why don't we just have a girls' night? You want to go out?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's go out.
We can take you around town.
Yes, let's party. Let's
Meet
find
someone
some
new.
cute boys.
Yeah, men.
Yes,
Be a real man, not a boy like Aaron.
You know what?
We'll all have a beer
Yes,
and
those are my beers.
But Okay, let's go out.
Okay.
Let's go out.
What you need? Let's get you cleaned up first.
Yeah,
let's get you dolled up. Just like the day.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, maybe a little shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Cheers! We'll see you soon.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
And now, the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week.
Ashcraft in. Oh, speaking of rocking a hard place, double low blow to the Outrunners. Josh Ashcraft taking the lowest possible road. Hold on. Speaking of to the contrary, the machine. Doug Basham is out here. Basham, this press on Ashcraft. Here's the big one. Ashcraft drop with his own chain.
That was the OVW Gorilla Bob's Grub Shack Attack of the Week. It's love in your mouth.
Folks, welcome back to the Miso's Game Room Announce Desk. And you saw the fallout from the big one where this piece of trash teamed up with the Destroyers to take on the Outrunners and Doug
I
Basham.
was in Tahiti. I told you this.
The big one happened right here at Davis Arena. He's a liar, but folks, I am not lying when I tell you we're on the way to Hard Reset, Steve.
That's right, September 9th, right here at the Davis Arena. Be sure to get your tickets now. And if it does sell out, why, by God, you'll be able to check us out on pay-per-view. That's right, Saturday, September 9th, Hard Reset. Check it out.
But before we get to Hard Reset, this weekend, August the 18th, we are in Harrodsburg for Pioneer Days. Go to ovwrestling.com, find out the details there. Why do you keep looking at me like I did something wrong?
Well,
it's really getting under my skin.
Right on the TV.
I'm going to ignore both of these guys, folks, because I'm going to tell you about a main event. We got the OVW Tag Team Champions. You know what? I'm not going to tell you. I know a guy that can. Eric, my man, why don't you tell him who's fighting?
Thank you for not ignoring me. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event, a non-title bout, set for one fall.
Here they come, Josh.
Introducing team number one. They are the OVW Tag Team Champions. Big Pete, Gnarls Garvin, Big Soul, the Destroyers.
The OVW Tag Team Champions, the Destroyers, Big Beef and Big Zoe, making their way out here for tonight's main event.
And you say that so enthusiastically, so I gotta
They're
imagine
good guys. They're
you
good
feel
kids.
so you gotta feel bad for costing them the match of the big one when Doug Basham pinned you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Again,
I
was in Tahiti, bro.
The look of shame in your
I'll
eyes
give you
tells me you
Arthur's
do.
number. I'll give you Arthur's number. You can call Art. He knows I was there.
I don't trust any numbers you give me, Josh
Paulie,
Ashcraft.
Art, Dutch, Micah, everybody.
I know all about Paulie from Jersey, and I don't trust him either.
And their opponents introducing first from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun, Tony Gunn.
Nothing short of Jose Can You See gets the OVW fans on their feet like Tony Gunn's entrance.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna write a petition. This song will be our new national anthem.
Cash is king.
And his partner from south of Wall Street, the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flow.
I feel like you're giving the advice here. You're using sign language. What the hell is
going on?
Sitting here.
Cash making his way to the ring. And guys, you gotta remember what happened over the last couple weeks for Cash Flow. He lost that OVW Heavyweight Championship, had to make the choice to challenge for it in a rematch or join Team OVW. Made the hard choice to join Team OVW, and now in this tag match with Tony Gunn against the champions. And Josh, you got a lot of history with a lot of these men.
I have history with all 4 of these men in the ring right now. Tony Gunn, Cash Flow, Zoe, and Big Beef, guys I've known for the majority of my career.
Can I ask you what history you have with the Destroyer?
Yeah, like personally as
Please,
the Destroyers,
elaborate.
not separately, but as a team.
Elaborate.
Why is Cash staring at me like that?
Because he's disappointed in you. We all are, you piece of trash.
Well, now look at this, though. First off, shut your mouth. Second,
come
this
to my
is the
desk. You're gonna
first
get
I
that.
will punch you right in your face right now. You shut your mouth.
Please do. You go home.
Because right now, Zoe and Cash facing off against each other in an OVW ring for the first time since the Legacy of Brutality broke up. This is a historic moment, and I will not have you ruin it.
Well, you ruined it by talking over it there. You saw that shot of
go in
respect.
for the handshake. Zoe swatted it away, and now we've got both of these bulls in the center of the ring.
Josh, let me actually ask you about the history of Brutality. Was there ever any resentment from Zoe? And Cash Flow always at that forefront, always that head soldier. Was there ever any resentment from Zoe?
No. In the Legacy of Brutality, here's the thing, man. We resented and hated everyone that didn't wear the LOB colors.
My God, what
we
a
were
noise.
all about moving each other, making each other better, and Cash and Zoe. Good Lord! Know that better than almost anyone.
And guys, we've seen over the last several weeks, nobody can take Zoe off his feet, but...
And that's the thing, we never saw Zoe and Cash go head to head at any point. And as much as I love my guys, that's a battle I always wanted to see, man.
Oh my God, got Big Beef up with ease. Looking to open up the chop shop.
You talk about a battle you always wanted to see, Josh. I want to see Big Zoe and Cash Flow and Big Beef. Big Beef like a young Cash Flow. These two men so similar.
Well, you know, and I thought that years and years ago when I first met Beef, running up and down the roads, working the indie scene, I always saw a whole lot of Cash Flow in Big Beef, but right now, the only thing anybody's seeing in Big Beef is stars from those hands being thrown by Tony Gunn.
You talk about the indie scene going up and down the road. Tony Gunn, a veteran
There you go.
of the sport, knows a thing or two. Look at Beef doing whatever he can, biting the ribs, Steve.
Attaboy Beef, just chewing on the ribs of Gunn, and see, that's the type of stuff that he's learned from Big Zoe. From that Legacy Brutality time that Big Zoe had.
Big Beef luscious Tony Gunn ribs, and now look at the Destroyers double teaming the multi-time OVW Heavyweight Champion Tony Gunn.
Hang on, looking to set Gunn up right now, going for what we termed the bro hug. Oh, charges in, but nobody home. Gunn managed to get out of the way, and now Gunn going for that tag, managed to make it to Cash.
Cash Flow gets the tag in, the legal man.
Dodged a bullet, but now,
oh my God!
Double cross body by the big man.
Like a 747 falling out of the sky, just wiping out the tag champs.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Folks, welcome back to this main event. Cashflow and Tony Gunn in a tag team match against the OVW Tag Team Champions, the Destroyers.
Gunshot into the corner. Now Zoe charges in. Nobody home, though.
That may very well have been the end for Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Tony Gunn always got his eye on the ball, so focused no matter the situation. You saw him pinpoint actually with that knee. Might have taken a little too much time gloating, though.
You got to think, what is it going to take to put these two men down? The OVW Tag Team Champions, two of the strongest men in all of professional wrestling.
Now, Josh, you know the Destroyers better than anybody. We won't get into why right now, but is there a weakness? Is there a crack in the armor of the Destroyers?
Inexperience. That's it. That's the only weakness of the Destroyers. It's inexperience, and when I say inexperience, I mean because of their lack of time together as a tag team. They were thrown together in the Nightmare Cup, but something clicked. Give it another year, even another 6 months, they will be almost unstoppable.
Ooh. But with that being said, the presence, the knowledge that both Cashflow and Tony Gunn have, regardless of whether or not they team together, having been in OVW for years, having crossed paths as many times as they have.
Well, that's what happens when you have two former OVW heavyweight champions tagging with each other. Two men with a combined almost 50-plus years of professional wrestling experience in Gunn and Flow.
That's almost as much as Al Snow.
Let's talk about a team that has been working together as of late and now effectively as the new #1 contenders, Joe, Mack, and Luke Kurtis. #1 contenders, the OVW Tag Team Championships, and you got to think, Big Zoe, Big Beef, backstage watching that happen. And Josh, what do you think they think specifically of their new competitors?
I mean, this is a situation where you have to watch your back. You have to be able to work like a well-oiled machine no matter who it is you're in there against.
I know you're itching to get over there, Josh.
I mean, I would love to. Here's the thing, man. I love all four of these guys. And there's been a period of time in my life where I spent a lot of time around all of them, Gunn included, on the other side of the ring, but still. And yes, I would be thrilled. But again, I don't know why you guys keep bringing up stuff that didn't happen.
Well, let's talk about something that did happen, Josh. You've been on the other side of this coin, so let me ask, are the Destroyers now knowing they're not just worried about... Oh, God, atomic drop after atomic drop. Good
He's
God.
just making ground beef out of the giblets.
I think that's called Nutkasaki. So many atomic drops now.
There's no beef left.
Now the crowd calling for it. Oh, yeah. I think we call that a smash burger. That beef has been chopped.
That's shredded beef right there.
Josh, let me ask you, Big Zoe and Big Beef, do they need to worry about the rest of the factions? It's not just 2 men, it's 6.
Oh, hang on.
Talk about shredded.
Oh, hold on.
Speaking of which, Cashflow's attention pulled by Mahabali Shira.
You say the devil's name and he appears. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Zoe throws a knee to the back. Cash just clubs him.
Who cast into the outside. Big blow there from Big Beef.
And now Zoe starting to go to work on Cash on the floor.
Things breaking apart here.
But here comes Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Things breaking apart, but what the hell is Shira doing out here? What is his beef in this? What is his mindset?
What is Shira? Is Shira just sitting here to watch?
He is the spectator is what he is.
Shannon and Shira never show their face unless there's a reason. There's got to be some method to this madness, but right now the distraction allowing the Destroyers to get the upper hand in this matchup. Zoe sending Tony off the apron.
Cash now in a bad way. He doesn't want to get Big Zoe to get his hands on him. We called him the Beast of the LOB for a reason. Charges in. Cash tried to get a boot up. Zoe managed to cut him off the pass.
Zoe got that counter scouted so well, and hold on now.
Oh, no. Oh!
Cash got it this time, guys, but did he get all of it? Zoe had it scouted. He saw him try to firm up that stance.
Zoe tried to block it.
Inches away, no! Not able to get the tag.
Big Beef and Tony Gunn now trading hands here at ringside. The Beefster and the Arkansas Roughneck.
Right in front of us here.
Taking out the damn barricade wall.
Just breaking the barricade down.
Tony Gunn and Big Beef just ripping the barricade of the wall. Cash, big crash in the ring, but referee didn't even see it.
Hands flying, bodies flying, all of it out here. Oh!
Right in front of us here.
Oh! Cashflow with that tope suicida just got that steel chair to the face from Shera. Are you kidding me?
Mahabali Shera getting involved now.
The Indian Lion interjected again, and Josh, just remember weeks ago, it was Shera that shoved Cashflow through that table and cost him the championship.
And Zoe goes for the cover. Oh, Cash kicks out! Cash kicks out!
How the hell did he do that? The Indian Lion knocked him out cold.
Somehow Cash gets the shoulder up. Shera interfering in this match might have changed the tide of this entire main event.
But hang on, Tony Gunn now. Back up off the floor, reaching for the tag. Cash makes the tag.
Cashflow gets the tag.